I spent my savings on a ridiculous dream. Now the world knows my name. Fashion is a joke, my father said. You'll end up broke and embarrassed, my mother added. They wanted a lawyer, a doctor, anything but a dreamer with fabric and glitter. But I spent every last dollar on what they called a ridiculous fantasy. And the day they saw my name light up in Paris was the day I served my sweetest revenge. Growing up in a quiet suburb of Lyon, France, my life was stitched with rules. My parents were conservative professors, orderly, rigid, and allergic to the idea of creativity. But me? I lived for color, texture, the way a single cut of silk could change a person's confidence. From age 10, I was sketching gowns behind textbooks, draping curtains over mannequins, and watching fashion shows like they were religious sermons. But every time I showed my designs to my parents, it was the same. Ridiculous, unrealistic, a waste of time. Still, I saved. Every part-time job, every side gig, every birthday check tucked away. By 23, I had enough to apply for a prestigious but expensive fashion boot camp in Milan. It was intense 6 weeks of non-stop design, critique, and creation. I got in. When I told my parents, they didn't congratulate me. They laughed. You blew your savings on a sewing vacation. My father scoffed. Don't come crawling back when you fail, my mother warned. I cried that night. Not because of fear, but because deep down, I promised myself, I will never come crawling back. Milan was brutal. I slept 4 hours a night, ate instant noodles, and worked like a machine. But during the final showcase, my collection, Shadows and Spark, got a standing ovation. One of the judges, a former Dior creative director, pulled me aside and whispered, "You don't belong in the shadows anymore." 2 weeks later, I was invited to Paris Fashion Week's Emerging Talent segment. I sold 2 gowns before the show even started. Vogue posted my runway clip with the caption, "Fresh, fearless, and unforgettable." And then, I did something petty. Okay, very petty. I mailed 2 front-row tickets to my parents. First class, Paris-bound. No note. They showed up, stiff and skeptical. But when my models strutted out in gowns stitched with phrases, I used to hear ridiculous, waste of time, failure, the crowd gasped. The final model wore a flowing black dress with gold embroidery on the back that read, "Watch me become everything you said I couldn't." Standing ovation. Reporters swarmed. My parents? Silent. Red-faced. Later that night, my dad looked at me and said, "I was wrong." I smiled. I know. If you've ever been told your dream is stupid, subscribe to this channel. Because this isn't just fashion. It's payback in style. New episodes drop daily filled with drama, design, and delicious revenge. Subscribe now and remember, the best glow-up is the one they said would never happen.